I want you all to take a moment and think about this sponge as yourself. And this liquid is all the demands that the society is putting on you. It keeps on putting and it keeps on putting all of the demands, whether they are justified or unjustified, realistic or unrealistic, unfair or dysfunctional. It just keep on pouring in, whether they are your job responsibilities or monetary demands, your health needs or your family's needs, all of it. Just imagine that it's going down and down and down on you. And before you know it, you are soaking in so much. And after a time comes, you have no capacity and things start pouring out. And you thought that you are managing all of this pressure so well, this moment comes that you just can't take it anymore. It all starts pouring out, seeping out in the form of disease and distress and illness. Every cell of your body starts screaming that no more pressure. I can't bear it. This is too much. This is unfair. Please stop it. The body starts screaming in the form of illnesses, be it the migraine, stroke, cardiovascular disease, blood pressure, autoimmune disease, thyroid dysfunction, cancer, diabetes, loss of immunity, reproductive dysfunction, arthritis. It just keeps on coming out and you ignore it because the society says, no, you've got to take in more. The norms are so dysfunctional. The do moreness and never enoughness just keeps on pouring and it never stops. And you can see it and you can feel it that it is now beyond your capacity and you can't take it in. But the sad part is that at this moment we do not allow ourselves or give ourselves the respect and the understanding that we all need, that we've taken so much and now there is no more place. Nobody would at this moment judge this piece of sponge to be not good enough, right? Or just being useless. You understand that it has a capacity. And just like that, our body, our brain has a limited capacity to take in pressure and demands and stress. And when that overflows, you pay the price. The medical bills, and most often that is the case because of the stigma, right? If you break down emotionally, you can't show it. You can't say it to anybody because what does the society say? You are weak. You're not strong enough. You're not human, right? So the never good enoughness, it's killing people. Depression, according to WHO, is going to be in 2012 to be the biggest risk factor in death, higher than cardiovascular disease and diabetes and cancer. So just take a moment, and you all are all educated people, that when is this going to stop? I invite you all to take this moment and make informed choices for yourself as to how you will cope with this pressure. Sometimes it is in your control and sometimes it's not in your control. It's going to keep on coming every day, every moment, and you've got to face it. And a lot of times where people go wrong is that they want to face it alone. And aloneness kills. I paid a very big price because I was alone in my suffering and I did not reach out. And it was a very uninformed way of being, which made me suffer for the longest time in my life, made me dysfunctional. And the reason I have become a mental health advocate is because I don't want anybody else to choose that path of suffering for themselves. So let's take a moment to be more compassionate to ourselves, to be more kind and understanding to ourselves, just like we are with this piece of sponge. And you know what? The sad part is that even now, in this time and age, Millennials are choosing silence and suffering over their genuine human needs. How are they coping with the stress? They say, oh, we don't have a choice. We have stresses. We've got to deal. We've got to bring food on the table. We've got to meet all of the responsibilities that are on our shoulders. But here is your choice. Here is the choice that you can make. Do you want to cope and develop obesity by emotional eating? Do you want to cope with distractions and non-substance addictions? Do you want to cope in unhealthy ways which you know will not help you in the long run? So many of us don't have safe spaces to go to. But then there are safe spaces which professionals are offering who will help you cope better so that you don't see yourself dying and melting every minute of your life, because you don't deserve it and nobody deserves it. Look after yourself. Bye bye for now.